Cut. Okay, let's try this again.
What's going on? What's up? Man, okay. I'm having a difficult time finding movies that I like and that I want to watch. I'm into computer graphics, and I try not to pay attention to the storylines because I don't see writers being as creative, but then it is my fault because I've grown up to be a partial grouch. You know, it's like when I was a kid, you can get anything over me, over my head or whatever, and it's like loving everything. But now as an adult, I break shit apart so much that, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing different schemes and plots and racial shit. And so I'm watching Grey's Anatomy, and I'm on season 8, and I think Grey's Anatomy has like what, 11, 12. Hold on. As of 2023, they're on season 20. That's fucking impressive. I mean, seriously. I can't remember. I think The Simpsons, I think South Park made it to, this number of seasons, but I can't think of another TV show right off the top of my head. The Price is Right. I can't think. I was gonna say Whose Line Is It, but I'm not sure about that. If you're watching this video, well, duh. Hey, do me a favor. If you know of any TV series or TV shows that has gone on for like 20 seasons, would you let me know in the comment box? So, anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, I love the medical aspect. You know what I'm saying? All the different people that are coming in with all these different diagnoses. And I like to talk, the medical talk on how they're going to fix it, things like that. Alright, I think all that is cool. But I get distracted by the relationships. And I don't like that. I'm just like, man, okay, this is Grey's Anatomy. I understand that the star of the show, her name is Grey. And I know that anatomy is just based off of the fact that it's something medical. So, hold on, let me look up hold on. Okay, so the definition of anatomy is the branch of science concerned with the bodily structure of humans, animals, and other living organisms, especially as revealed by dissection, and the separation of parts. Okay, a study of the structure of internal workings of something. That's the definition I needed to hear. So when it says Grey's Anatomy, they're talking about Dr. Grey and her structure or her internal workings, meaning her livelihood. Okay. Okay. So I see where they get the title. But, you know that whole thing of 6 degrees of separation? Hold on. Okay, 6 degrees of separation is the idea that all people are 6 or fewer social connections away from each other. As a result, a chain of a friend statements can be made to connect any two people in a maximum of 6 steps. It is also known as the 6 handshakes rule. So basically, um, when you have a friend, you never know who they may know that you may know. And the way that y'all all know each other, it's kind of like, check this out. And this is from experience. Okay, I met a female in my early 20s. And we talked for a little bit. And she invited me out. And we went out and we ran into one of her friends. One of her friends happened to be someone that I went to school with. Hold on. And I remembered her friend from high school, and I was just like, oh wow, this is a trip. You know, it's like you just never know who knows who. You know how they say it's a small world. So when I'm watching the show and I'm looking at the dynamics of how they work together and the different relationships, you know, in the beginning you see how their friendships, you see who teams up, who clicks up, and then later on in the first couple of seasons, you start to see relationships grow. And then you got that boyfriend, girlfriend shit. You got puppy love, and you got all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, fuck that. I just want to see the medical shit. I remember House MD. House MD did the same thing practically. It's like all the crazy things that the body can go through. You know what I'm saying? And there's specialists out there that can help people get through it. You just gotta find it. It's like I know some disabled people, spinal cord people, and they have different situations going on with them. And whenever I talk with them and they talk about spasticity, you know, it's like, well, where's the latest research on spasticity? But there isn't any. And if there is, it's not being publicized to where it's easy to find. So as I'm watching this show, I'm thinking to myself, man, when I was younger, I hated soap operas. I hated soap operas. I hated soap operas. Truly, I did. It's just one of those things where it's like, you got the afternoon news, which was boring, and then you got fucking soap operas. All the way until it's time for, all the way until like 3:30 for when the cartoons start coming on. You know what I'm saying? After school TV shows for the kids. You know what I mean? And then the evening shows start coming on about 5:30, 6:30, something like that. 5:30, 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh man, I hated soap operas. I think the first soap opera that I can remember was Dallas. And the intro music stuck in my head for so long. I can't think of it now, but it stuck in my head for so long, and I was just like, I hate that fucking show. I didn't watch much of it, but you know, it was like, it seemed like it was on all the time. And then it got to the point where my parent was watching, I think, Days of Our Lives or General Hospital or Young and the Restless or some type of show like that. And I was like, man, Erica was my girl. I forgot what show that was on. And it's like you can never get rid of Erica. She aged on that show. That's how long she was on that show. It was like, damn, she was young 1 year. Next time you look up, she's like old and doing fucking plastic surgery. But anyway, one of the things that, you know, when I think about old school soap operas and these TV shows that we on, these TV series that we have, it's diversity. And I know that the racial diversity has taken a while. I said that crazy. Has taken a while to balance out. Sometimes you can watch a show and it seems like they're trying too hard to be diverse. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I don't even want to watch this show. And see, back in the day, it's like you had one brown person in the mix of 5 or 6 non-brown people. And I hated that. Or you had 2 brown people in the mix of, you know, like 5 or 6 non-brown people. I hated it, but I still watched it. One of my shows was Beverly Hills 90210. And I know I said I hated soap operas, but it didn't seem like I was watching a soap opera. You know, that's how ignorant I was at that time to what a soap opera is. And you know, on top of that, Shannon Doherty reminded me of a female that I had was going to youth group with, and I had a crush on her. So, you know, even though I couldn't be with her or chill with her what I wanted to, I watch Beverly Hills 90210 just so I can be like, ooh, ah. Anyway, watching Grey's Anatomy and a lot of these other series that I've been watching, like Shameless, Orange is the New Black, Wentworth. Those are the top ones that pops into mind. Even though I've been killing these series that's on Netflix, I enjoy the Korean series as well. There's that one that's called Neighbors, and that one makes you say, wow. You know what I'm saying? I like the graphics on that. It's really cool. And so anyway, I'm gonna get off of this. I didn't want it to be long or nothing like that, but you know, these TV series, they're cool. But I get tired of the relationship aspects. Do you remember Lost in Space? This newer version. It was cool until they found the other astronauts, and the daughter got a, you know, she got her crush And I was just like, oh man, it just fucks up the whole movie. I mean, the whole series. But the only thing that keeps me watching this shit is because in real life, I understand it happening. I understand people coping. And I understand that sex is like a coping mechanism for some people. You know, it's like, I always figured that if I knew that I had a chance of dying, man, I want to have some sex before I die. You know what I mean? But as far as having a relationship, I don't know if I can have a full-blown relationship. But then, of course, I would want the female to see any other males in that group. You know what I'm saying? So some females are like, it's all or nothing, you know? So anyway, I understand the relationship aspects of these soap operas. I just want some straightforward shit to watch when it comes down to entertainment. So anyway, let me get out of here. You have a good day, you have a good night, you have a good morning. Peace.